Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, Nev from Nev's Tech, but today I want to revisit conspiracy theories. Now, just like alcoholism or, even addiction to harsh drugs, it starts off as being fun, just something you do a little bit on the weekend, maybe really late at night when you want to have a good time. You want to catch up on some media that's just a little bit out there. But then after a certain amount of time, that fun becomes almost cancerous and tumor-like, and becomes damn near toxic to yourself and to the rest of the world. And it has definitely got to that point when it comes to conspiracy theories. There was a time when it was fun, definitely was fun. You got to talk about aliens, UFOs, and about how they were controlling the government, and you got to talk about how the FBI was listening to everything you said and recording pretty much everything every American said. And then, well, it turned out the FBI really were listening into almost everything any American ever said, and they probably were recording. Hey, if the FBI has enough money to record, to save your encrypted data for future use, then they definitely could record your phone calls. So there's that too. So hey, yeah, America, if you don't want conspiracy theorists, stop being creepy. I'm not talking to the average Americans, I'm talking to the people in government. It makes it really hard to speak out against conspiracy theory when you're that freaking creepy. But I'm gonna pass that. We got other things going on. We got aliens that control us. We got creatures from another universe that control us. That's fun. That is fun conspiracy theory. It's nice to have kicking around in your head as you go through life. Just yeah. Almost like a ghost story. We're entering into an area where conspiracy theorists are getting to be soulless monsters when they only want to believe exactly what they see. And they're finding patterns in nothing. They're listening to things that they shouldn't, well, maybe they could be listening to, but they don't seem to have the intelligence to extrude the truth from. And what I want to talk particularly about, and what I want everyone to watch very closely, is the Sandy Hook incident. Okay, now an idiot who's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs kills his mom with weapons she shouldn't have had, and then goes to a school where he went to at one point. He left that school because he couldn't handle the crowds. He couldn't handle this, that, or the other thing. This guy was just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This happens. But then all of a sudden people come out of the woodwork saying, this is fake. It only happened because they want to take my guns. So you know what? That never happened. No kid ever died. And then, well, here's some dead kids. Here's literally a picture of a dead kid. Oh, well, that kid has something over his face. So, you know what? That's just to show him that was a mannequin or something like that. That kid had something over his face because that kid didn't have a bottom jaw. It got blown right off. So, we are literally getting into a time and a place where conspiracy theorists are monsters for the things like this that they say. Not only what they say, but these conspiracy theorists are calling up the parents of not even survivors, of the dead. A parent will go and be like, this is a horrible incident. I lost my kid. People call them up. People find their phone numbers. They call them up because the people calling them up are part of the organized autism online. I have their own little sect. Anyways, they'll call them up and they will give them a hard time for trying to take away their guns. Okay, this is just freaking disgusting stuff. And then Alex, what's his name, on whatever conspiracy theory channel that is, Alex Jones. Alex Jones is like, no, this never happened. It took me over a year to figure out that this never happened. I can finally live with the idea and totally understand that this actually never happened. And he's getting his ass sued now. It's got to that point. They gave him time. They left him alone, and he's not going away. Alex Jones isn't shutting up about this. This is one of the things that he's really diving right into. Now, Alex Jones had a custody battle for his children, and his lawyer said he doesn't mean these things. He doesn't mean these things. He's not really this kind of person. He needed to come out and tell the truth, because either way, he was going to lose his kids if he didn't seem like a reasonable person. And man, geez, calling people at home and telling them and threatening them with death, like this actually happened. So there was one of the Sandy Hook parents whose children did not survive was, harassed by an old person. And this old person was like, your kid never died. There's death all over the place. Who's that behind you? It's death! Anyway, she ended up getting incarcerated. She ended up going to prison for death threats. She's like, oh, that's not me. That's not how I really am. Well, man, we got some pretty dark people when they're in their basements at 12 a.m. at night. It's just unfathomable how people can do this. How people can do this. How people can harass people who have lost family members, who have lost freaking children. Like, pick another target. This isn't a bridge you want to die on, conspiracy theorists. Please, go back to being fun. Go back to being pseudo, maybe. Go back to the drawing board. Make things that I can believe. Make things that at least I can have fun with. Make things that in the future it could turn out to be true. But don't be using conspiracy theories to keep your bloody guns. Don't be using conspiracy theory in order to make yourself look good. Don't be using conspiracy theory to ruin other people's lives. Comic books are frickin' entertaining. I love comic books. I ain't ruining anybody's life with them. Comics ain't ruining people's lives. Okay? It's entertaining. Conspiracy theory is entertaining. But when you take it one step too far and start saying that kids never died, or that the kids that died never died because you want your guns. Like, seriously, if you're a Christian, if you're any religion, then if I was you, I'd start worrying about my immortal soul. Anyways, Alex is getting his ass sued. Good. Jesus Christ, people. Just leave. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you know what? Yeah, have your beliefs. You can believe in the dumbest thing that you want to believe in. But don't tell a parent their kid didn't die. And don't call parents up harassing them. That just makes you a frickin' monster. It makes you that frickin' monster that you're telling people are controlling us. You're controlling your own little people. Just chill, guys. Just chill. Go back to being fun. Thank you.